It's about 5:10. I'm just, it's actually really cold this morning. I've woken up really cold. Yep, 5 o'clock. It's that part of the morning where I don't think I can talk so much. According to my phone app, the sun has just started to come up. Somewhere behind those trees, the sun's coming up. Yeah, I thought I'd make the effort this morning. Got 2 days of good sun. Then the next few days gonna be a bit cloud, a bit of rain. So I thought I'd make the effort, push myself up. I'm usually up by 6, not by 5, but I thought I'll make the effort. I'll appreciate it when the sun actually starts coming up. It should be coming up any minute now. The sun is officially up. It's probably the first sunrise I've seen in months, to be honest. Welcome to the video. I got my Iron Maiden t-shirt and I got my very baggy trousers. I got wood filler in my fingers and it's a beautiful day outside. My arms are killing me. I've been smashing it hard in the gym, so yeah. Got it, good. How are your arms feeling, by the way? That's not what I want to talk to you about. This is my new habit tracker. All right, it's not mine. It could be mine, but I've taken the idea of a habit tracker and I've styled it in my own way that works for me. Let me show you the results. But before I show you, do you know who doesn't use a habit tracker? Do you know who struggles with habits? Greggy! Greggy doesn't even use a habit tracker. He gets recommended to use one. But no, it sounds rubbish. It sounds lame. It sounds stupid. Who needs to write their habits on a piece of paper? Greggy, what good habits do you do? Wait, Greggy, do you do any good habits? Yeah, I went to the gym last month. Have you been for a run anytime soon? I ran to get the bus. Have you read any books? Have you done anything productive? Have you even tidied your flat? I don't have time. I've got to play my video games. Yay! What could Greggy do differently? It's all in German because I'm learning German. So this is like one good thing you can do is write it all in a different language. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So to wake up at 6, to have a cold shower, to read a book, to stretch, to pray, to meditate, to be thankful or gratitude, and to tidy up. Let me explain them. So I wake up at 6. Ever since I've been doing this style of habit tracker, nearly every time I've woken up at 6. It is hard work. Sometimes I wake up and I know I don't actually have to be awake at that time. So I'm like, oh, I could just snooze my alarm. Woo! You know the one. Ever since I've done this, most of the time, nearly all the time, I've been up. It's been a bit wobbly on the weekends because even more so I don't have to get up. But it is much more effective, this method, or at least it is for me. Number 2 is the cold shower. Every time I've been doing these habit trackers, I've been having a cold shower. I've been good at cold showers anyway, so I might take it off my habit tracker because, to be honest, it's as part of my built-in, I don't know what's the right word, built-in habits, my identity. I just always do cold showers. Ein Buch lesen. So I don't mean like read one book per day. Whew, that'd be interesting. But every day I read something. I read a chapter. I like to try and push for a few more, but I read a chapter every day. So ausstrecken, to stretch. I'm nearly 30. Things hurt if I don't stretch. I've got to look after myself. I make sure I stretch every day on my habit tracker. Beten. I make sure I pray. I have some belief in a higher power. This is personal to me. You don't have to pray if you don't want to, but this is kind of like a personal thing for me. So ever since I've got this habit tracker, I make sure every night before I go to bed, I light my candle and I pray. Meditieren. I like to make sure that I meditate every day. Sometimes I do a few minutes. I'm only up to like 4 minutes, okay? I just breathe in, breathe out, I make sure my eyes are closed and I focus on my breath. I want to try this out and I want to kind of start feeling the benefits of this exercise. Dankbarkeit, which means gratitude or thankfulness in German. So I've not been writing down, I've not been gratitude journaling, but I've been gratitude thinking, like I'm driving my car and I'm thinking, what am I thankful for today? And it gets to a point now where I'm actually thankful. I become thankful. Just thinking about, oh, I've got to do my thankful gratitude journaling or whatever. I become thankful. I start feeling nice. I thought, oh, I feel nice on the inside. Oh, I feel a bit warm. For example, I'm driving along, I'm looking at these flowers, and I say to myself, I am thankful for the flowers. Why am I thankful for flowers? They're beautiful, why not? Sometimes when the sun is just about shining through the sky, and I'm thinking, I am grateful that the sun is shining through even just a little bit. I'm thankful that I have feet. It sounds weird, but if I didn't have feet, life would be a lot more difficult for me, surely, right? I'm thankful for my feet. Number 4, I know, I'm thankful for my eyes, I'm thankful for my parents. There's so many basic things I could be thankful for. So I make sure I say 5 things in my head every day. You could even write it down as well. Again, this works for me, so it might work for you as well. And the last one is aufräumen. I make sure I do a form of tidying every day in my house. If I don't, I could get into a habit of getting everything just chaos, clutter, things on the floor. I don't hoover. And the same with the washing up. So my rule is that all the washing up's done and I've done one form of tidying up. That could be organising the bookshelf. That could be organising this thing. That could be, this might not be organised. So I might have to straighten this out, you know, and make sure all my shoes are nice and straight. I know that wasn't really straight, but I'm holding a camera, but you get what I mean. You know what I mean. But this system for me just makes sure that everything's tidy and everything stays tidy. And when it's not tidy, I can just tidy it up just like that. It's a habit, so I can tidy things up so I'm not messy. My personality, I can just let things go nuts. I can let everything get messy, and then it gets to a point where I go, F this. I don't want my room being like this, or I don't want my house being like this. So I make sure that everything gets tidied. It's a habit that stops me from being messy. So far, I've done it every day. I've still got a few things to do today. They will be done.